great knock at Trent but was today a little bit more important?
It was a lot harder.
Yeah.
That wicket out there was quite tough. Used wicket. Even going the first over, I tried to drive a couple, hit the stickers, hit high on the bat. So straight away, I knew it wouldn't be as nice as some of the other wickets we played on. So then it was just about trying to bat, and we obviously lost a few wickets early on. So then it was just trying to stay in there and score runs.
Usman, is that the kind of role and wicket that you're in the team for? I guess at number 3, like that's almost ideal for you, isn't it? Coming in and fighting, battling through an innings like that.
Not really, no. Flat wickets are a lot easier to score on. We were just trying to bat out there and trying to take it as deep as possible. Much rather bat on a nicer wicket and score more freely. Just in the team to score runs, and obviously we lost a few wickets, so then we just had to take it deep and try to make as many partnerships as we could with every sort of batsman coming in.
Usman, you got hit by a couple of short balls early in the tour. It looks like you've been maybe targeted a little bit by the opposition. What have you made of all that and getting around that?
No, I think it's just everyone's been doing a bit the same, using their bumper. We've got 2 bouncers every over and got a few good fast bowlers around, so we do the same, especially on a wicket like this that's going up and down. If you bowl it well enough, it can be a very good ball. So I think we exploited. A lot of other bowlers around the world did the same.
What's your game plan against the short balls?
Watch the ball.
This will be the first game, Usman, that Smith and Warner have played against South Africa, obviously since Cape Town. What sort of reception do you think they'll get from South Africans on the field?
From the South African cricketers?
Yeah, from the players, yeah. Do you reckon they'll get stuck into them?
Look, the South African guys are pretty good blokes. Known him for a long time, and I'm sure they'll treat him fairly.
Do you think what the events of then will be going through the mind of Steve and David leading into the game?
I think Steve and David are playing some beautiful cricket right now, and they're part of an Australian team that's playing some really good cricket, and they're fitting in perfectly. So I think they're enjoying their cricket. That's all they can do. I'm sure they'll do the same thing come next game.
There's been plenty of noise from the stands. Has there been any talk of that from rival players at all, 7-8 games in?
No, not really.
Not really?
No, there hasn't.
No.
What did you make of Steve's catch today? I think he might have taken another one against New Zealand a few years ago where he landed on his face. Was there any talk about that?
Yeah, it's an absolute specky, wasn't it? I think he said that's one all for him in Guptill today, I guess. He got out to a pretty good catch too. Look, there was some great snares taken today, and that was an unbelievable catch. The way he got horizontal and caught that, you don't see that very often. He's a very flexible man as it is, Steve. So yeah, he's taken a beauty there.
Was he up and about after his wicket with the ball as well?
Yeah, he actually bowled quite nicely out there. The wicket was turning. There's obviously a bit of rough being second sort of use of the wicket. I thought he bowled quite well the first over. I thought he was a bit stiff getting taken off by Grinchy, but came back on and obviously got a wicket. Yeah, I know he loves playing cricket. He loves bowling, so I think he's pretty happy with it.
Usman, you had the best seat in the house for Alex Carey today. Can you put your finger on why he seems to have gone to another level in this World Cup? Is there something you've noticed that he's doing differently, or is he just playing out of his skin and on a run?
He just batted beautifully today. He made a very tough wicket look very easy the way he batted. He played positively at a time where it wasn't necessarily easy to play positive too, because it was me and him in, and we knew Paddy was coming in next. But he took the game on and did it beautifully. Just showed his class and skill out there today. Got a few bad balls and put them away beautifully. It's what you need to do. He's been playing well the whole tournament. It's just really good to see his development, especially from this time last year, when he was sort of just trying to make his way in the one-day team, and to see all the hard work he's done, I think he's starting to pay off.
Usman, you look at South Africa on paper, you probably think they should be doing a bit better than they have. Are you surprised by their lack of success here?
A little bit, yeah. They're a decent side. When I look at them on paper, they've got some experienced players, with the bat. Obviously you got Rabada, Imran Tahir, some really good bowlers. It's just how it is sometimes in tournament play. You lose a couple and you don't get a roll the right time. Doesn't mean you're a bad team. It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, but from us it'll just be about going out there and playing the opposition as they come and hopefully getting another 2 points.
But you'll be taking it very seriously, won't you? It's not a dead rubber for you guys, is it?
No international game is. You're representing your country. You don't take anything lightly. Still a game for Australia, still a World Cup game. We're still going out there to win. like we have every other game.
Do you feel like they're almost due for a breakout performance? Like, as you said, they're not that bad a team. Like, do you feel like maybe you might be a bit more fearful of them in that regard?
I think they played a pretty good game yesterday, was it? As I said, they've got class batsmen. Amla and Duplessis batted beautifully yesterday, so you can never take them too lightly. You can never take any international team too lightly. Even people talk about Bangladesh. I don't think they're the same Bangladesh they were 4 years ago. I think they're actually a really good side. Even Afghanistan, they're definitely not the same Afghanistan side from 4 years ago. You just can't take anyone lightly in international cricket, because as soon as you do, it comes and bites you in the backside. So we'll be doing everything we have thus far and for the future.